Hands down, biggest moment of the Black Red Air Jordan 4. First round 1989 playoffs. Michael Jordan versus the world, aka the Cleveland Cavaliers. Game 5, shot on Elo, it's good. But that's not even the best part of the story. I'm Gabe Ocean, and I'm Kickin Facts. Here's everything you need to know about the Black Red Air Jordan 4. This ain't your typical unboxing. Today I'm talking release history, design details, on-court special moments, pop cultural relevance, its modern legacy, and not only where it ranks among other Air Jordan 4s, but where it places on the pantheon of all Air Jordan signatures. So let's start with a little bit of history. It was designed by Nike and Jordan design extraordinaire Tinker Hatfield. First released in 1989 for $110, which will never happen again. It's the second one to feature a visible air unit and the only one to have the wings for a sturdier fit. Then we have the flight on the tongue and the shoes box, signifying that this shoe was Air Jordan's counterpart to the Nike Air Flight 89. Then it came back for the first time retro 10 years later in 1999 in true OG form with Nike Air on the back, and it ended up being way more popular than Air Jordan retros that came out in 94 and 95. Then they came back 20 years after its original release in 2009 with a Jumpman on the back, paired with the Jordan 19, which I love even though Jordan never wore them on court, with a Black Friday drop in 2012, 23 years after their original release. And lastly, again in 2019, 30 years after the original release, back to OG form with the Nike Air on the back of the shoe. But all that doesn't even touch upon why this shoe is so great. Michael Jordan started the 88-89 NBA season in the Fire Red Jordan 3s, so he wasn't even the one to debut the shoes. Phil Knight actually debuted the Black Red Air Jordan 4 in the October 88 Sports Illustrated issue. So it wasn't until the 1989 NBA All-Star game in H-Town, that MJ wore the Black Red Jordan 4s. And continuing the tradition of debuting black Jordans at the All-Star game, wearing these in 89, the black cement 3s in 88, the black metallic 5s in 90, the black infrared 6s in 91, the Bordeaux 7s in 92, and the Aqua 8s in 93. Michael Jordan led all scorers with 28 points, but didn't get the All-Star Game MVP. Shout out to Karl Malone. But he kept up the scoring tear, ending the season and leading the league in the Jordan 4s. But of course, legends aren't made in the regular season. The playoffs are when and where it counts. Which brings me to the shot. Top 3, and it's not 3, in-game Michael Jordan moment. 1989 playoffs, first round, elimination game 5 in Cleveland, buzzer beater, shot on Elo, it's good. What's even more unbelievable, Jordan even wasn't supposed to get the ball. Some guy named Doug Collins drew up a play for the one and only Dave Corzine, to which Michael Jordan aptly responded, "Give me the ball." And of course, this happened. And it's not a real moment unless Sports Illustrated immortalized it on their cover, which they did in May 1989, with Jordan sporting, of course, the Black Red Air Jordan 4. Called him his good luck charm, he continued to wear the shoes throughout the playoffs, beating the Cavs in the first round, beating the Knicks in the second round, but losing to the Pistons in the conference finals, Game 6. The year before, it was Game 5. The year after, Game 7. But the year after that, he finally overcame the bad boy Pistons and their Jordan rules defense when the Bulls went on to win their first championship. So that's what Michael Jordan did on the court to make these shoes memorable, with Nike taking it to the next level and making it even bigger via Spike Lee commercials and the playground poster where he's rising above everybody and dunking, something I very much relate to. But again, it wasn't just Jordan wearing these shoes that made them such a cultural phenomenon. For the 1989 pair, we had Jay-Z wearing them in the never-to-be-forgotten Hawaiian Sophie music video. We had Ice-T wearing them, Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers, and 4-time Super Bowl champion of the 49ers, Ronnie Lott. With the 99 pair, you had Mace wearing them, Paul Pierce wearing them in a photo shoot, and Derek Anderson sporting them on court playing for the Cavs. Even Kanye wore the 1999 pair, which he mentioned in the famous Sway in the Morning interview, where he said, "Don C was ordering the vintage Jordans when the 4s used to break apart at the sole. We were wearing them with the Louis Vuitton backpacks with the polos. Brand Jordan looked at us and said, 'Oh man, we gotta start retroing them.' When you think of Jordans, you don't even know what them new Jordans look like. All you think about is them retros." And honestly, you might have a point. Then Taper Fade Wale wore the 99 pair on the 07 cover of Herb with Justice. The 09 pair was bolstered by people like Kid Cudi, Chris Paul, D-Wade, and the game. Then for the 2012 pair, Jay-Z rocked them courtside at the Nets game. Pretty much every rapper that had an Instagram rocked them, and DeMar DeRozan wore them on court, God bless his ankles. So with all of that taken into consideration, where does the Black Red Air Jordan 4 rank among other Air Jordan 4s? That's ultimately for you to decide, but if you ask me, it takes the top spot because, number one, the shot. Like I said, top 3 in-game moment, and it's not 3. Number 2, it's an OG colorway. Number 3, it's a black-based colorway versus white shoes that don't stay clean as long, putting it over the white cement, the fire red, and the military blues. But if Raiders is your thing, you probably have them in the mix with the Undefeated 4s, M&M 4s, Black Laser 4s, or Lightning 4s. Then compared to all OG Jordans, not just Jordan 4s, and unfortunately no Team J's, the Black Red Jordan 4s are probably sitting behind the Band 1s and the Concord 11s, battling it out with the Black Cement 3s for the 3rd and 4th spots. LOL. And there you have it. That's everything you need to know about the Black Red Air Jordan 4, as told by me, Gabe Ocean. Now I'm just kicking facts. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and tune in next time. Appreciate it, and take care of yourself.